Hello all, dear students. Welcome to this online course on ICMR STS scheme for the year 2026. We are here at STS Navigator program 2026. This is step 1 and this is day 1. We are talking about getting started with our STS proposal. So let's understand the overview of this session today. It's divided into 4 parts. Part 1 is why research, why STS in particular, the timelines that we should be looking forward to, and a little bit of overview of the proposal submission portal, which is the Department of Health Research DHR portal. So we start with why research in general. What are the benefits? So any undergraduate medical student eventually in their career would either be a consumer of research knowledge or would be a contributor to research findings. So you will be a contributor if you take up a full-time research career, or even if you go into academia and take up any academic job, research would be an important part of your career. The research opportunities are existing in India. They are increasingly available in India as well. Many of the undergraduate students are interested in research because who are looking at higher studies abroad understand the importance of research, and that for them is a motivator. Even if you do not wish to pursue a full-time research career, every practicing doctor would always be a consumer because they would be keeping on consuming the updates in the scientific world in their own specialties. So when you read the new articles and update your practice, you need to be aware about how to read the research articles, and your training in research helps you with the critical appraisal skills of reading the research articles. So both face the research. It's important to be conversant with research. The research opportunities in India are also increasing, and we just thought that we would be presenting the opportunities at undergraduate level. The STS grants, all of us are aware. After MBBS also, if you do not pursue any post-graduation courses, the medical scientist positions, either permanent or temporary positions, are available where you can pursue full-time research career. Or if you pursue PhDs, where you are not getting any stipend, the ICMR is giving a stipend amount of approximately 1 lakh per month for approximately 3 years. If you take up PG studies, PG thesis grant support is also available. After completing your PG, medical scientists of various cadres are available. These are full-time researcher career positions at ICMR and associated 28 plus institutes within India. Postdoctoral fellowships are available where stipend is paid for a duration of 3 years. International fellowships are available where if you wish to go and study further at a setup which is much more detailed and advanced, they give you the stipend as well as the airfare. And obviously, research grants of various amounts are available for undertaking research projects on the priority areas that ICMR identifies. Next, we look at why the short-term studentship, why should any student be applying for that? The ICMR view is that Indian Council of Medical Research wishes to promote research culture and researchers in India. So as part of their human development efforts, they are encouraging research across different levels within someone's career. They wish to promote the aptitude for research among undergraduate students, also among early career professionals, and hence the ICMR STS. If we look at it from the student's viewpoint, all of the students would probably understand that ICMR STS would give them a stipend of 60,000 rupees as well as a certificate. Many others who are studying for aiming for higher studies abroad also know that it adds to CV for their own. But what students might not realize is that when you work on an STS project under a guide, it gives you an individual mentoring chance from that particular respective faculty member who is serving as your guide. Otherwise, we understand that in medical college setting in India in current years, there are a lot many students and few faculty. So this gives you one-to-one mentoring chance. It also gives you, if you take up a project within the specialty of your preference, the subject that you like, it gives you an hands-on possibility of exploring that specialty in more from more close quarters. Self-directed learning is an important life skill, especially so for professionals like uh, the medical professionals. So it gives you an opportunity to update your self-directed learning skills, because on everything that you do as part of the project, since it would be your project, you would be the primary person deriving, leading, and unfolding the steps one by one. Okay? So that was in a nutshell, offering a lot of benefits, potentially going beyond the stipend amount and the certificate. So ICMR STS has been offered since decades now, but since the year 2024, the ICMR made a substantial change. And the change was that only the first and second year undergraduate students are eligible to apply from last 2 years now. The reason for that change is that ICMR is expecting now the students to be approaching more rigorous methods and a little more longer duration of studies. So ICMR wants the students to be taking up committed, sincere research efforts. If we look at the timeline of STS, these are the sample timelines which are shared on the DHR website itself, and we'll realize that the timeline of STS 2024 and 2025 are shared. So this is what is given on the website, and the approximate months are given for the STS cycle 2025. If we extrapolate those to the cycle 2026, this is how it might look like. So something which starts with proposal submission in the month of April, May 2026, goes until final report submission, which is approximately somewhere around November, December 2029. Having 3 periods, we call it, ICMR calls it as summer breaks, assuming that in the month of May, the students might have vacations and might be able to dedicate full day of data collection of their time. The first grant, after proposal submission, the results are declared within a span of 3 to 4 months. And then for those students who are chosen, who are selected for the stipend for the STS scholarship, the first grant would be released. First installment of the grant, approximately 50,000 rupees, will be released somewhere in January 2027. Followed by probably approximately 1 year and probably 2 years of data collection period, after which somewhere in the year 2028, in the month of September, October, the student is expected to submit the interim report. The interim report is nothing but a small report. Here you are not expected to actually share your results. Your data collection is also not expected to be 100% complete. So your data collection might be ongoing, and you are allowed to continue data collection if it is pending for 1 more year as well. So your interim report is expected to be sharing the percentage progress of your project in terms of what proportion of data collection you have completed, what proportion of sample size you have achieved, and probably if you wish to share something about the preliminary findings as to if you wish to do interim data analysis and share something of that sort. Followed by, once you submit the interim report, the second grant of another installment of 15,000 is released in the year 2028 November, followed by further period of data collection if you have any remaining. And at the end of it in 2029, towards the end of the year, you submit the final report. And ICMR takes almost 3 more months to review your reports, and then the results are declared into the year 2030. Followed by, if your report is found to be satisfactory, the third grant of 30,000 rupees will be released. So this is how a simplified version. This is a version that we have derived based on looking at the previous STS timelines declared. So ICMR, although has not clearly declared the timelines for 2026 cycle, this is what we can infer from the available information on the website. So this is our interpretation of how ICMR STS 2026 timelines might look like.